What's up, YouTube? PokePrimer here, ready to deliver you week number 1 of the FYN, the Fuck Your Neighbor League, here on the channel. This week we are taking on Wes and the... we don't have team names. We are taking on Wes Nasty. Wes Nasty. He's a nasty boy. We're taking on Wes, and his team is kind of interesting. Obviously, all the teams are. But this team's kind of super interesting, as it gives ours a little bit of a problem. His team consists of Corsola, Clawitzer, Togedemaru, Mega Charizard Y, Skiploom, Mantine, Swanna, Thundurus, Therian, Cloyster, Donphan, Karakosa, Silvally. Biggest threats, Donphan. Walls a lot of our team, but can be handled if we can build correctly, hopefully. Thundurus T just tears through our team. Togedemaru, shockingly, is terrifying to me. Zard Y can be a problem, but we have ways around it. That's about it. And obviously Silvally, but because it can be any type. So we had to kind of find ways to handle these, and I think I did the best I could. First mon I scooped up was for this week is Minin. Mine the Minin with an Assault Vest, enough speed to outspeed Skiploom. So that's one thing, which is cool. It would be nice to outspeed that thing because I do want to kill it with the HP Ice that we have. HP Ice is actually there for the Thundurus as well, which is nice. We have Volt Switch and Thunderbolt because he has a lot of electric weaknesses in his water types. So I wanted to make sure that I was hitting them constantly for good damage. Grass Knot's there for the Donphan specifically because Donphan is super heavy, so Grass Knot will do a lot of damage to it, hopefully. I'm begging it to. It probably won't, but I'm just gonna pray that it does. Yeah, it's a scary thing. Scary Pokemon to deal with in general, but hopefully we can do it. Yeah, but Assault Vest Mining is probably the best thing we have in general, just to kind of check Thundy best we can, take as minimal damage as we can from it. It still hurts a lot, but we can handle it to an extent. Yeah, just it's our best bet. I'm sorry, I keep like blanking in my head. Yeah, next mon we're bringing a Shiftry, the Shiftry, and this is so dependent on what he brings. So really dependent upon what he decides to bring. Because if he brings Zard Y, this thing's useful. If he doesn't, it sucks. We're fucked. Because we EV'd this thing specifically that with the Sun up, we're going to outspeed even a Snarf Thundy. But if he doesn't bring Sun, well, we are going to be struggling because we're gonna die. We're gonna do a lot of the dying, basically. It's unfortunate because I have to bring it this way because it's the only way that it can be really useful this week, and he has a Sunmon, and it just kind of It fits, man. I have to do it. It just fits. We have, like I said, enough speed to outspeed a Scarf Thundy in the sun. We have max attack, and then the rest went into special attack. Rock Slide for the Zard, so we can kill it. Also allows us to hit the Skip Loom, which is dope. We have Knockoff, just in general for stab. We can hit everything on his team neutrally with it and do some big damage to everything that's not the Zard or the Silvally. We have Giga Drain for the Donphan / the rest of the water types, because we can literally just click Giga Drain and like nuke the majority of his team, which is good. And then we have HP Electric for the 2 Mons that we can't nuke with Giga Drain, being Swanna and Mantine. HP Electric just overall does more than Rock Slide would against them, so I figured that was my best bet to go with. Next up we have Claudius, our physically defensive Slowking, leftovers. Flamethrower, Toxic, Grass Knot, and Hidden Power Electric. Obviously the HP Electric for the Swanna and Mantine. Grass Knot to hit the rest of the grass types, the best of my ability. Flamethrower is there to hit the Togedemaru and the Skip Loom. I needed something to hit those, so I went for that. And then Toxic would just be nice just to spread Toxic around the team and hopefully try to stall out some of his Mons, if I can. But this is probably the best set I can make out of this thing for this week. Hopefully it will work out. It's super bulky, so it could do some fun things. We'll see what happens. Next up we have Scooby-Doo, the Mega Houndoom. We have Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Solar Beam, and Hidden Power Electric. Again, slightly depend on the bringing of the Zard, because Solar Beam allows us to nuke a lot of his grass, or a lot of his water types very effectively, and can pretty much blow through Donphan as well. Dark Pulse and Flamethrower for stabs. Dark Pulse just to hit everything neutrally, and Flamethrower obviously for the Togedemaru, because that thing could be a threat if left alone. And then we have Hidden Power Electric for the Swanna and the Mantine. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Timid Thundy Y, or Thundy T, my bad. And then we just threw the leftovers in HP after giving max special attack. Next up we have Keemstar, the Focus Sash Nihilego, Stealth Rock, Power Gem, Grass Knot, and Hidden Power Ground. He has some hazard removal, but I don't see a lot of it coming outside of Donphan. I could see Donphan definitely being there, which is a problem. But this is probably my best bet when it comes to handling his team. Like, this thing could sweep his team very easily late game. This thing does outspeed everything on his team, all the way up to the Thundy T, so we do outspeed all of it. We can one-shot a lot of things once we get going. With this Mon, it's really, really crazy to do, but it could be fun. If we get rocks up, we pretty much can clean up his whole team without a problem. Power Gem pretty much tears through Zard Y, Skip Loom, Mantine, Swanna, Thundurus, Cloyster. Like, half his team gets torn through by Power Gem. Grass Knots for the Caracosta and the Corsola. Hopefully that works. And then we have HP Ground for the Togedemaru, so that we can handle that. This is going to be tough. If we can get Keemstar going, then it can win us the game. If not, then we're going to have to struggle around a lot of the rest of his team. And then last but not least, we have Kirby, the White Herb Shell Smash, Minior, max attack, 152 special attack, and again enough speed to outspeed Thundy I, or Thundy T. Why do I keep saying Thundy I? Because I love Thundy I. Thundy I is my favorite. Power Gem, HP Grass, and Earthquake. I went with HP Grass on this one because I needed something that can just reliably kill anything without having to worry about, like, since it's a rock type sweeper, that new Earthquake, I didn't have to go HP Ground with it, which is nice. So Nihilego, if you got Earthquake or Earth Power, you would have been so much better, but you couldn't. So sad. Sad. But yeah, if I can get a Shell Smash up, I can clean up with this thing pretty easily. Hopefully, HP Grass for the Donphan, Caraco on all those water types and shit. Power Gem cleans up the other water types I can't, plus Zard, Thundy, and Skiploom. And Earthquake takes care of the Togedemaru. If I can get a Shell Smash up and stay healthy, I can win this game with Minior. So hopefully that can work. This team's crazy. This team's going to be crazy to play with. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. And wait, the battle's going to happen in now. So enjoy. Alright guys, we are here for our week 1 matchup here against Wes Nasty in the Fuck Your Neighbor League. Oh man, he did not bring the Zard Y, and I am mad. I was so mad when I did not see Zard Y because of the chlorophyll on my Shiftry and the specific build on my Shiftry. That immediately fucks Shiftry hard. So Shiftry is immediately less useful in this match against a lot of what he brought. Togedemaru and Thundurus are all there, same as the Donphan, super fucking scary. Not happy about the situation. So, to start this match off, I'm just going to lead with my Shiftry and see what happens. He's going to lead with Togedemaru, and I think this thing's obviously it's faster. He's going to go for a U-turn. He's going to U-turn out. It does stupid damage to my Minun, stupid levels of damage, and he goes out into this thing. So I'm like, I can do like 70-something%. I go for the Grass Knot. Crit 45%. This is max HP, max Spadef, Assault Vest Donphan. And a knockoff Ice Shard combination is able to kill my Minun. And that is stupid. So I go out to Shiftry. It's my best bet to hurt this thing. I just go for a knockoff because I want to get its Assault Vest gone at least. But I do get rid of Free Willy's leftovers here. I go for the Rock Slide, does not kill. I'm very sad, and he goes for the Ice Beam and almost kills my Shiftry. So I'm basically like getting my ass fucked so far. He goes out into this thing. I go for a Rock Slide, does nothing, and he's just able to Ice Shard and kill my Shiftry here. So, like, already we're 6-4, and we're struggling. This is bad. So I go out into Claudius here. Claudius is my best bet to handle this thing. And he goes out into Free Willy to eat up this Toxic, which is, I get it. It's fine. It was a smart play. He sacked that thing. Now he goes into Togedemaru, and this thing, Zingzap does 58%. It's so stupid. But I go for the Flamethrower, and I'm able to get a nice clean chunk off. So this thing is at least weakened. I can work around it. I do decide that swapping is my best bet. I go into Houndoom, and I immediately regret my mistakes. Mega Houndoom is now useless because I calced it with my Mega Houndoom spread, and it took under half. But that's because Houndoom gains like 40 points in defense when it Mega Evolves. I completely spaced on that. So that 40 points in defense makes up a lot, and he just dies to a Choice Scarf Togedemaru, which is super upsetting. So I go into Claudius. I know I can live another hit and kill him here. He goes into Arceus, or Silvally Dragon, and I am just like, oh fuck. He just goes for multi-attack just to get damage off. I'm going to just Toxic this thing. That's my best bet. It's the only thing I can do at this point. So I got this thing toxic. He's just gonna. I'm just clicking moves at this point. I'm gonna swap here because I wanted to see if I can maybe set up in front of the Silvally. But he predicted something, and I guess he just goes straight into his Thundurus, and he's just able to kill my Kirby with Thunderbolt. And I'm just like, oh fuck me, I guess I'm dead. But I go into Nihilego, and this is kind of gonna be my way to try to come back in this game. I Power Gem, and he goes into Silvally, and I'm able to double Power Gem and kill it. Get my special attack boost. He goes into Togedemaru. He goes for a Zing Zap. It's a shit ton of damage, but I'm able to get off the HP ground and kill that thing too. So I'm at +2 special attack. He goes into this thing. And now, granted, it didn't do enough, but apparently Corsola gets sturdy. I did not know Corsola got sturdy. So he had sturdy, so either way this was going to happen this way. But I go for the HP ground. It does not kill, because Grass Knot only does it like half, because Corsola is a light boy. So he just goes for an EQ and kills me. And at this point, it's just a matter of time and what mon he wants to kill me with. So he goes for the Rock Blast with his Corsola just to chip me down a little bit. It does end up killing me, and I just call the GG at this point because he just goes right into Thundurus and just clicks Thunderbolt and kills my Slowking. So that is a GG to Wes, 2-0 in his favor. He is able to beat me. I'm not surprised. This is probably one of the tougher matchups for me. But yeah, we'll try to do better next week. We face Dive next week. We'll just do better next week. It's fine. This league is all for fun, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just I had a bad matchup. Thundurus / Togedemaru plus that Donphan set just beats everything on my team. There's nothing I would have been able to do differently. Yeah, pretty hypoo, I suppose. But yeah, that's the match. See you guys next week. If you guys enjoyed, like down below, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time. Alright, talk to you later. I'm PokePrimer, signing off.